Why'd you call her Olivia when that ain't her name?
Well, don't she look like an Olivia to you? Just look at those eyes, for goodness sake. Only somebody old would have eyes like that. So I call her Old Olivia.
Hello, hello, hello. It is none other than Quentin Weather Fashion Doll here with another video for you. Today we are here to do something a little different. We are going to talk about some fashion news. And there's a little dolls mixed in there as well, because you know I am the fashion doll. But yes, we're just going to get right into it. Sorry, I have not been putting out videos as often as I usually would. It's just been a lot going on, and I like to be in good spirits when I do YouTube videos. So I am in good spirits today, and we're just ready to chat. Please subscribe if you're new to my channel. Um, I have on some of my merch, my She Ain't No Diva hoodie, inspired by Beyonce and the Renaissance. The link is in the bio and it will be in the description if you'd like to get yourself one. But we're going to get right into it. I'm going to start off with, so we can have a little crossover. I'm going to start off with some doll news. But um, Margot Robbie's stylist, Andrew McConnell, and I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. They announced that there's going to be a coffee table book release, and it's showcasing the fashion from the Barbie press tour, which I think is stunning. The looks, he really did his thing with the looks for this press tour. Paying homage to famous Barbies or well-known Barbies in the fashion was so cute. And I'm going to put the cover on the screen. But the book is called Barbie, the World Tour, Margot Robbie, Andrew McConnell. You can pre-order the book. Seems like quite a few places, and he posted some of his story. It is on Amazon, and it releases on March the 8th. So yes, get excited for that. For all of my Barbie fans, all of my doll fans, and if you just like fashion, I feel like there's so much crossover with this. So very cute. I might be purchasing this for myself, but just a cute coffee table book. Next, Miss Kim Kardashian was announced as the ambassador for Balenciaga, which I didn't really have an opinion on it. It's whatever. You know, the girls like to be be outraged by certain things, selective outrage, because the girls still wear Balenciaga. So I don't know why it was such a big deal that she's the ambassador. I'm trying to look for her statement. There was a statement put out. I bet it's on Daya Prada. It's not even on Daya Prada. Okay, child. Well, I don't know where I saw it at, but I thought I saw that she put out a statement about being the ambassador for Balenciaga. But it doesn't bother me. She always wears Balenciaga. But like it's cute. It was cute for a while, and that was her aesthetic every day. The girls still be wearing Balenciaga. So I feel like if we're gonna come down on her for being the ambassador, come down on all the girls that wear it. No shade. Um, and I also wanted to say this. Someone was like, "Oh, so she's okay with SA or people assaulting children?" And no, no one is okay with that. But girl, Balenciaga is not the first person that's associated or has showcased something, not showing kids in a bad light or, like if we really gonna get into this why I be wanting y'all to think about what you're saying before you post and put all these things out into the world. Because, child, y'all probably support a lot of people and things that support the child, these people y'all voting for don't care anything about the kids. That's why we having these mass shootings at the schools, but nothing is happening with the gun law. So if we really want to get into it, like this is the least of our concerns. So whatever, Kim, get your coins. It didn't bring me the chorus either way, and I'll just leave it at that. And I love the children's, but I don't think this. Y'all got other things y'all could be worried about, and I'll leave it at that. Next, we're gonna go on. Men's Fashion Week is going on, and then the couture shows are also going on. I might do some full breakdowns of some runway shows because I like watching other people do them. So I'm debating if I want to do one myself. But I just wanted to touch on two shows that just happened recently. We had the Louis Vuitton men's show. Um, and it was very Western inspired, like Western and Native American inspired. It used a lot of turquoise, which I know is kind of well known, or the Native Americans use that. Is it a stone? I guess we would just call it a stone. Um, and just a lot of motifs or design patterns and design elements that come from Native American culture were infused into the line. I really enjoyed it. I saved some looks that were my favorite, and I'm gonna flash some on the screen. But Louis Vuitton, in case the girls don't know, Louis Vuitton started off making luggage and like bags. So, from my eyes and my understanding, it's still very big on accessories. They probably sell more leather goods and accessories than the other things. So I do think Pharrell's his Louis Vuitton lines are doing a great job with that. I like these bags. Some of the bags were kind of inspired by like saddles, horse saddles. Um, we had some ostrich bags and some ostrich shoes that were cool. We got some turquoise bags, keeping that turquoise color throughout the collection. So yes, we do love the bags. There's one I didn't see this bag down, but I'm gonna put it up. It had a lot of embroidery in it, and it also had the different iconography that Louis Vuitton uses. I don't know the names. Do not give me lying. And it's not a fleur de lis, but you know the circle and then the other thing. It's like faintly stitched into the fabric. We love it. Um, there was this black leather jacket, like a bomber type jacket, and it had white stitching with the LV. This was giving me the Avarex coats that were popular in like the late 90s, 2000s. We loved that. And there was that same look, the boots match. Also has the Louis Vuitton details on the heel and in the stitching on the jeans. And it was like frayed. Love it. Really love that. And there was one other thing I wanted to highlight from this collection. Oh, this is my favorite thing. And I almost want to do a DIY video for this. But there was a hoodie. And I love this look from head to toe. A brown hoodie with like a khaki color overcoat and some brown jeans. And I like the details on the jeans. But the hoodie, the strings come from like a bolo tie. And if the girls don't know, that's what that's called. What the cowboys wear. There's a bolo tie with turquoise on it. Love this. And I have a necklace that's a bolo tie. I kind of want to find. I wonder, can you buy the decorative part of bolo ties, and then you could just run your strings from your hoodie through there. You could do this real easily. I know the girls, all the fast fashion girls, they about to replicate this, but this is very easy to do. That was real cute. And one last thing, what is this called? Is it damier? Louis Vuitton's pattern with the squares. I want to say it's damier. Oh, okay. I wasn't pronouncing it too bad. The Damier, whatever. So Pharrell has been doing this new kind of Damier that's giving like Minecraft, and I'm not a fan of it, but he kept it in his collection, and we had some denim Damier which was stunning. I'm a flash that. But he brought the colorful one back that was giving Minecraft. But he put a plaid shirt under it, which was in like a buffalo plaid, like a big block plaid. It did make me like the Minecraft looking damn near better. And I think it's smaller too, and maybe the colors. But I see what he's working. He's like working through playing with this, and it's getting better. And as a designer, I appreciate it. You know, sometimes when you first come up with a concept, it may not be all together, and you have to work through it a few times. But yes, we live. And I also want to talk about Schiaparelli, which is, I've told y'all this before. This is my favorite fashion house for some years now. Schiaparelli show. I've seen a couple titles to describe it. I saw Manus and Machinist, like that Met Gala thing from years ago, which is one of my favorites. But on Vogue, they described it as a hold on, there's a few things. A surrealist sci-fi western spring couture show, and also retro tech, um, retro tech, and then a mix of Daniel Roseberry's Texas upbringing, which I see all of that. Um, so first off, before we even get to the clothes, the celebrities came out. I need Beyonce to be at one of these shows. We're gonna work on that. But Zendaya was there looking stunning. She is a Schiaparelli girl. Love Zendaya's look. I saw some photos. It's a reference to an old Elsa Schiaparelli look, so we love that. Like the skirt of what she had on was like almost to a T, a replica of something Elsa made. J Lo was there looking stunning. I loved her glasses. She was giving me like Sailor Moon villain, and the coat was stunning. Savannah James was there looking stunning. Amina Niati was there. I love her brown coat, um, and her shoes. And then Sabrina Elba was there. She looked stunning as well. Um, but yes, the show definitely was giving those original descriptions, Manus versus Machinist, or like, you know, surrealist sci-fi western spring couture. I think that one is the most accurate. There was the opening look was this latex dress with like a lot of seaming going through it, kind of giving me a little of the anatomy like Elsa likes to play with. I don't know why I thought it was so severe, the space between like this underarm. But I really loved that. This probably would be so hot, but I loved it. But juxtaposed with this like old antebellum ass traditional looking collar, I was just like, okay, this is different. I like the contrast. Um, there was this. This might have been the second look, but there was another look. It was like a velvet jacket, but one sleeve had like fabric like coming from it, almost like a swag. But on the back of the jacket, it had this gold keyhole, and I love how they're using the keyhole with Schiaparelli. Even on the shoes, there's like this recurring motif of the keyhole. Love that. These pants with the buckles on the side, going back to the Western piece, bringing the latex back in. And I'm sure working with this latex is very hard because there are like very specific people that actually work with latex. If you look at the like the performers and the celebrities, most of the time if they have on latex, it's like the same three or four companies because everyone does not work with that. I've heard that it's very hard, but stunning. We love it. We got like a latex balloon skirt. Love it. I love this severe jewelry. The jewelry is giving. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that this is giving nods to Renaissance, which I wouldn't be surprised. And Daniel Roseberry works with Beyonce a lot. Um, and with the Manus and Machinist, this that really came up for the look with the lady holding the baby that's made out of like literal pieces from a machine and like jewels, and this was just really cool. Love that earpiece that she has on. Um And the earpiece almost looks like it has a motherboard in the center. Just very cool. Then we have a whole dress that looks like that. Got some cell phones in the dress, calculators, like literally pieces from a machine, but it's still beautiful. I saw online people thought it was giving a nod to, I believe, when Nicolas Ghesquière was at Balenciaga, which I could see that he was doing a lot of futuristic, robotic things there. I love this dress with the keyhole in the center and the whole face is covered. Oh, very surrealist. I love that Schiaparelli is bringing back drama to the runway. Everything does not have to be so serious. Let's have fun again. And that's what Schiaparelli is giving me, fun and imagination. But I'm not going to go through this whole thing because, again, this is not a review of the show. I might do that. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a full review. But there's just two more pieces I wanted to talk about. I noticed this myself, but someone confirmed it. There was a black dress, and the lady had these very dramatic earrings in like a silver or a chrome. But it was a black dress, a halter. It's very strappy at the top, and this is a nod to a Mugler dress. Excuse me, that Kim Kardashian wore maybe a couple years ago, and I'm gonna put it on the screen. But love that he was doing nods to other designers. There was another dress that was a nod. Um, and even this fringe dress, it was like fringe and like a cream, and you can see the skeletal structure and the anatomy. Again, a nod to an old Elsa look, especially the back of it with the spine. Love that. And there's another look that was black, and I didn't see it when I was going through the show, but the back of it, it was like a silver spine coming out. This show was just everything. And I have a prediction, and I hope I get credit for it. But I think so. Beyonce's Renaissance, everything was kind of like shiny, a little futuristic, some nods to like the 70s, 80s. But then on the cover, she had the cowboy hat, which really had nothing to do with that project. But I think the next project is going to have some country and some rock. So I think Beyonce was letting us know, like, this is coming. But if we look at the shows and what's going on the runway, that the Western yeehaw, giddy up, it's coming back. And that was like a trend a few years ago, but it seems like it's coming back. And also like all of these shiny pieces and silver. I really think Beyonce is setting this off. And then just in general, music and fashion are kind of symbiotic. So I think they're playing off of each other because country music is getting popular, and it seems like this aesthetic is about to get popular. So remember what I said. Keep your cowboy hat and your boots ready. Get your boot cut jeans out. Be ready. Get your bolo ties. Let me know if y'all want to see me do a DIY of that Louis Vuitton hoodie. That would be real cute. But yes, I'm here for it. I'm loving the new shows. And I'm not even gonna talk about this show because I don't like Dior like that with the current designer Maria Grazia. She's not really my cup of tea. But Rihanna was at that show looking like Olivia, honey. Why you name her Olivia? Cause she looked old. Why Rihanna always looking like dressed like an old lady and looking like an old lady? The suit was cute. I hated that white heel. And why that hat? And why was your hair like that? I'm on so much for her. So much better. No, ma'am. But again, thank y'all for watching. Um, Rihanna was not looking like a diva, but if you'd like to look like a diva, the link will be in the description. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know if you'd like to see me do a full breakdown of a runway show, because I can get that together. And I will see you soon. Ta ta ta.